Previously on Labrador Leadership.
World Health Organization Executive Director Michael Ryan said that if 80 to 90% of the people testing positive, you're probably missing a lot of cases. What he wants to see is getting 10 negative tests for every one positive. And that would be a better benchmark of where this thing is headed.
Live from the RVA, this is the Labrador Leadership Podcast with Dr. Bob Nolly. The program that brings you the leadership skills that can make you the most authentic, approachable leader for the sake of your business, your team, and for you. Now, here's Bob.
Hey there, folks. Welcome back. Give you a little update today on the situation around the country. Found a piece where Governor Cuomo of New York said the state's been averaging just under 600 deaths a day for the past 4 days, and it's a pretty horrific number. But he says the roughly steady daily totals have been a positive sign and that social distancing has been working in his city, which is the biggest hotspot in the United States. Governor said it's a trend that appears to have taken hold more convincingly in hard-hit Italy and Spain. He also reported that the number of new people entering hospitals daily has dropped, as has the number of critically ill patients who require ventilators. He warned, the numbers look like it may be turning. Yay, it's over. No, it's not, because other places in the world have made that mistakes. Let's look deep to the south. Louisiana health officials reported 68 more coronavirus-related deaths. That state's biggest jump since it all began. And the state where New Orleans hosted millions and millions of tourists yearly had about 480 reported deaths, over 13,000 infections. From the White House, Deborah Birx, the Trump administration's coronavirus response coordinator, said this: "This is the moment to not be going to the grocery store, not going to the pharmacy, but doing everything you can to keep your family and your friends safe." So the hashtag stay at home, you see it everywhere. So why aren't you staying at home? Seeing a lot of people that just seem to be out without thinking. Start thinking. And you and I are both wired to be nice. So when they come up to you and break that 6-foot bubble you're supposed to be standing in and want to shake your hand or even bump your elbow or your ankles, just back away. Just back away. Take care of yourself so you can take care of your family and take care of someone else, as we always ask you to do. Turning the page. Good friend of the show here, the leadership junkie, the leadership freak, Dan Rockwell, has a piece that he's just published on power in the face of disruption. And here's the big lift on the quote that I take from him here. He says, successful leaders focus their energy on imperfect points of action. Focusing on weakness feels like being hugged by a teddy bear until a teddy bear shows his teeth. You ignore your power when you focus on things you can't control. Let that sit with you for just a second. You ignore your power when you focus on things you can't control. Here are expressions for power that he recommends. Not all of these fit for everybody, but I get one of them fits for you. I bet one of them fits for you. Mail handwritten thank you notes to each leader, staffer on your team. Teach people how to be present. We've talked at length on the show in the past about what being present and connected means. This is a good time to teach people how to be present. Acknowledge that they are adaptable, flexible, dependable, and willing to do what's necessary. the big job the leader has is to make sure they know they're valued. Craft a unifying message that the leadership team fully embraces. Craft a unifying message that the team fully embraces. And finally, convince my team to see opportunities in COVID-19. Well, that sounds a little over-capitalistic at this point. Well, I know Dan Rockwell well enough. I know that's not what he intended. Success is always about something you can do, not what you can't. Looking for opportunities? The opportunities are not to increase sales or ratchet your numbers up or look for new product opportunities. The opportunities are to do one of these 4 things we've listed here. To mail the notes, to teach the people, to recognize your team, and to craft the unifying message. Those are the opportunities you look for. Those are the opportunities you look for. Dan Rockwell, you can find him at The Leadership Freak. Check his episode out here on LabradorLeadership.com. Thick tongue here today, I am. Too much caffeine, not enough sleep. You take care of somebody today, you and one other person. We'll see you again tomorrow.